How's it going, gentlemen? Today, I don't even know what this video is going to be about yet, as off the top of my mind, but recently, a couple days ago, this basketball player, I think his name is Bam Adebayo, what have you. He scored 83 points in a game, which is impressive, don't get me wrong, but it was against the Washington Wizards, and I don't know. It just made me think about all the problems I have with specifically basketball, the modern day basketball, the way people conduct themselves in this sport, because it's nothing like any other sport. Like a big example of this is during the last 10 to 30 seconds of the game, they just let the clock run out, no matter who has the ball. If it's the team that's down, they just let the clock, specifically if it's the team that's down that has the ball in their possession, but because they know they can't score 10 points in 30 seconds, they just give up. Like, what are we doing, guys? You play to every buzzer, play to every whistle. That's just how I was coached sports when I was growing up. That's how they're supposed to be played, if you ask me. You don't just give up because you think it's impossible. What if I fall? Bro, what if you fly? Exactly. Put that on the screen. Literally. But yeah, I really hate that. I've always hated that about basketball games, how they end so early. What are we doing, guys? Play to the end. I understand if spectators of your game leave during the last 30 seconds because they know you can't make it. But when the players on the court give up before the game is over, that's just, to me, that's just, it's almost disrespectful to yourself. Don't ever disrespect yourself like that. Come on. If I ever coached a basketball team, I would make sure that they played to the end of every single game. And if they didn't, we'd be running the entire next practice. I promise you that much. What else? You guys should be, I don't know if a lot of you guys work out, my viewers here, but you should be talking to the guys at your gym. Literally just today, like a few hours ago, I was leaving the gym, and I was flexing in the locker room, and this guy said, "Oh, you're looking lean." I said, "Oh, thank you. I just started a bit of a cut," which is true because I did, even though it might be a little bit too early, considering it's still pretty far away from summertime. It was just really warm for like the past week, so I was like, I just got in the mood of wanting to be super lean, and I did get pretty lean. I am pretty lean. I'm not going to show you guys, maybe in another video, but talking to this guy, it's just a simple conversation. He's like, about what his goals are with the gym. He's like, yeah, I'm trying to hit 4 plates. I'm like, 4 plates? That's kind of insane. I'm like, how much do you bench now? He's like, yeah, I got like 380. I'm like, wow, very impressive, this guy. Huge. He's huge. I didn't know how big he was when I was talking to him until he said he benched 4 plates. And then I was like, wow, that's very impressive. But yeah, I told him my age. He said that I was big for my age. That sounds very creepy. You guys need to understand a lot of things that may be like gay just aren't gay at the gym, you know? That's just kind of how it is. Like, these statements, they make perfect sense in the right context, but when you take them out of context like this, it just doesn't sound as good. And another guy I met in the gym, he's a diehard looks maxer, and it's working for him, clearly. Like, he takes all the peptides and stuff, and yeah, these are all guys that they're like 4 or 5 years older. You should be talking to guys that are 4 or 5 years older than you, because, well, they're going to be bigger than you and like stronger regardless. They're all just going to have more experience and more stories from when they were your age. So that's my biggest advice by far. Talk to the guys that are 4 or 5 years older than you in the gym. I think this is going to be a pretty brief video. I don't really have anything else to say, so I guess that's about it for today. I know I'm working on something really special for you guys. I haven't uploaded in a little bit. It's been a pretty busy week for me. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next one.